If these individuals have their children out there, I want them to think about how close to danger that they're putting your child. Their child's in harm's way.
It's a problem that mayor says needs to stop immediately. Panhandlers lining the streets with their children, sometimes even letting them run to cars to get money.
It's been happening for weeks now, and he and others are really concerned that one of those children could eventually get hurt. Sia
Nyorkor live this evening with more. And Sia, you actually spotted some of these panhandlers in action.
Tiffany and Chris, I did spot at least one group with two children, one in a stroller, one in a car seat. They were standing right here along Chagrin Boulevard, running to cars to collect money. Now, the mayor of the village of Woodmere says he's so worried about those children getting hurt, he reported it to social services.
I saw a guy one day hand a guy a wad of cash.
For the last 6 weeks, Mayor Ben Holbert has noticed a trend in the village of Woodmere.
Panhandling.
Families lined up and down Chagrin Boulevard in neighboring towns like Beechwood and Orange, holding signs asking for money from drivers passing by. These photos provided to 19 News from the mayor's office.
The MO is the same. It's the father with the sign, it's the mother sitting off with the child typically, and sometimes they alternate showing the sign. We get 25,000 cars going up and down this street every day. All it takes is somebody to not have attention to that matter and drive over and jump the curb, and then we have a situation with a child that's in dire circumstances.
Mayor Holbert says the police have received several reports about these families. He tells me he and other business owners have offered the adults jobs, shelter, food, and other services, but day after day, it's the same thing.
I've approached them asking them to consider their child. If they want to be out with a sign and ask for money and someone give it to them, that's their prerogative. But when they put their child a couple of feet away from the sidewalk, a couple of feet away from the highway, that's my concern.
It's not against the law to panhandle in Woodmere, but those who do it take a risk. 19 News cameras rolling at I-271 in Chagrin Boulevard as this family of four approached drivers and collected cash. They packed up when they saw my camera.
I don't want to begrudge the individuals for trying to do what they need to do, but my point is those kids, somebody has to be worried about those children. And I don't mind being the one to say that I'm it.
County workers are investigating this situation after getting that report. Now, those callers are just worried about the safety of those children. We will stay on this and bring you all the latest on air and online. Reporting live in the village of Woodmere, Sia Nyorkor, 19 News.